Donald Trump will be suing E. Jean Carroll after she admits that she lied on his name. I don't really know the specifics of this case on what the particulars are. I'm going into it with an open mind. I want to see if there's substance behind this or whether it's just this witch hunt and there's nothing behind this. A couple of you guys wanted my opinion on this, so why don't we jump into it, all right? Let's check it out.
This kills me. This kills me.
This makes
I could not bring this in front of the jury. They would not let me bring.
Just look at her hair before it even plays. That's a crazy person hair. She's crazy.
Even Anderson Cooper couldn't believe what she just said.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Rob.
Don't feel like a victim.
I was not thrown on the ground and ravished, which the word rape carries so many sexual connotations. This was not sexual. It hurt. It just you know.
Well, I think most people think of rape as it is a violent assault. It is not.
I think most people think of rape as being sexy.
What?
No, watch him cut.
Think of the fantasies.
We're just going to take a quick break.
Now, this might be controversial, but I'm very strict on the R word, and anyone who does that, if it has been proven that they actually did it, the death penalty, because that is the most despicable thing that someone could do. But the flip side of that is that you better not lie about it, because if you lie, then you deserve to go to prison, because that's just horrible.
By the way, that was my entire defense.
And they wouldn't let you play it.
I was not allowed to play it.
By the way, this is my favorite part. Look what she says to him. Go ahead, Rob.
We're going to take a quick break.
Watch what she says.
We'll talk more on the other side.
Fascinating.
You're fascinating to talk to.
She said that to me.
Jesus.
She said that to me. She said she liked talking to me.
Alina, how much of the $83 million is she going to see?
Zero. And then I'm going to sue for attorney's fees.
Oh, I can't wait for that.
Oh, yeah.
So she can't go shopping? No. You mean she can't take Rachel out shopping?
She can't buy her France? Oh, wow. I watched that. I said, Reid Hoffman, I hope you're watching. DNC, I hope you're watching. This is the person. This is the person you picked.
Yeah.
I couldn't talk about her cat's name. I couldn't talk about that. Yeah, this.
Oh, look at these people, bro.
You've talked about using some of Trump's money that you're about to get to help shore up women's rights. Do you know what that might be, what that might look like?
Yes, Rachel.
Oh, my God.
Yes.
Tell me.
I had such great ideas for all the good I'm going to do with this money.
Psycho.
First thing, Rachel, you and I are going to go shopping. We're going to get completely new wardrobes, new shoes.
That's really good.
Motorcycle for Crowley, new fishing rod for Robbie. Rachel, what do you want?
Yeah, the lawyers are panicking, by the way. Watch.
Rachel.
Oh, my God.
No, and then if you find the video of her house, there's a video of her. She's got red hair.
90 cats?
That was another one. No, but the cat's name.
Oh, you couldn't say the cat. What's the cat's name?
Is this the? Of course, you know the cat's.
Mouse
Welcome
House.
to the. Oh my God.
That's not her.
That's her.
I call it the Mouse House because some very distinguished mice live here. Kahneman lives in the kitchen. Taberski lives in the bedroom. This is my shed.
Interesting.
Oh my God.
And on that side,
I tried to get this in. They wouldn't let me.
Dude, that was in True Detective. That's where the serial killer lived.
On the door are the list of my dogs.
Is this a joke?
No.
Dude.
Is this the same lady?
Spunky,
Yeah.
This is her.
Heidi, Tits, Bloody, and Hepburn. The streams and the rivers were dry. And it so horrified me that I came out and started painting the rocks blue to indicate that there was once a river here. And then after I got done painting the rocks, I just sort of walked over here and then did that tree and then did that tree and then I did this tree. And then pretty soon I'd done this whole forest.
Although she's voting Democrat 100, like that's the Democrat voter base is that
By the way,
person
Patrick,
right there.
let me flip this. And
Don't do that, man.
Alina, I'd love you on this.
Don't do that.
Let's say, can we do like a quick case study?
Yeah.
Okay, you are
Let me just pause.
a criminal
The
defense
fact
attorney.
that he just said that, he's just antagonizing all the Democrats. Because if I was a Democrat, I'd be offended by that. I'm like, no, I'm not like this at all. Stay away from labels because that's only going to get people riled up.
Oh. Alina takes a gun and is shooting randomly and wounds, not kills, one of her neighbors. The DA wants to put her away for attempted murder. How would you defend her? You would use every clip and say, my poor client is not mentally capable of standing trial.
There's so many of those clips that would say I'm not mentally capable.
No. As her attorney, what would you do with all this?
Well,
I mean, literally.
That's what I tried to do. I was not allowed. Imagine if you're a jury and you just see those two videos. Are you awarding anybody $83 million?
No.
Okay. I wasn't allowed. So then you got these people on CNN and MSDNC going, Haba's a terrible lawyer. I couldn't bring it in because the judge wouldn't let me. So yeah, I had a jury, but the judge, before the jury came in, said, oh, Haba, you're not bringing that. You're not saying that she has a, what is it, a dog named Vagina?
Yeah.
Cat named
Vagina T Fireball. Let's get it right.
Vagina T Fireball.
Is the cat's name.
Is the cat's name. I couldn't.
That sounds
but
like
no,
trouble.
but if you're saying somebody defamed you, if you're saying somebody hurt you, the most terrible, horrific crime, and my case was just defamation. So you're telling me that I can't litigate through the appellate division the first case.
That is crazy.
Now I have to go on trial for the second case, even though the first case hasn't been determined by the appellate division, hasn't been overseen, right? So now I got to go on a trial with this verdict that's insane already. And then I got to go in and the judge says, oh, no, he defamed her. And that's why people think she's crazy because of what President Trump said. And I can't play those videos of her saying rape. Some people would say rape is sexy, whatever she said, on Anderson Cooper, and showing Anderson Cooper cutting immediately, probably talking to her during the break.
Completely flummoxed.
He sounded like the lawyer from My Cousin Vinny. He turned into that guy.
No, and the point I'm trying to make for people listening is that if you had a conservative district attorney...
we have to take a break. We have to take a quick break because our sponsors wanted us to give a quick shout out to Vagina T
Vagina T Fireball. Sorry, Tom.
Okay.
There you go.
Brought to you by Petco.
VTF.
No, it's called PETA. Save this cat. Like,
Yeah,
get her away
he looks
from
like he's
Jean
sorry.
Carroll. She's begging.
He's under duress. Look at his face.
I thought PETA was people eat tasty animals. Anyway, I'm confused. The point I was making was if you had, say, a conservative local district attorney that said, hey, you've shot someone, you wounded them, that's attempted murder, the liberals would come back the other way and say, oh, no, you should let her walk. She was just misunderstood, or she's mentally not quite all there. And they would use every bit of this to let the perp walk.
You know the saddest thing about this whole thing is this is all the stuff that they're doing, obviously on purpose. Obviously, it's called cheating, not election interference. These are all the talking points that whoever's going to run against Trump is going to use. Even though it's all BS, they're going to be like January 6th insurrection, all the felonies, the bloodbath. You know the bloodbath thing is going to come back, even though we all know it was all BS. And then rape and all this. These are all talking points that whoever's going to debate is going to use.
He was not found guilty.
That's what I'm saying. Insurrection for none of them.
You know, I mean, it's crazy. It's crazy. But more crazy to me, more than any of the PR, any of the TV stuff, any of the politics, more crazy for me, this shouldn't be happening in courts.
Yeah, that's the sad part.
This is court. We're not talking about TV land. This is in court. I couldn't play that.
The sad thing about today's society and the information age that we're in, you can be charged with something and people just automatically assume you're guilty. It's on all the headlines, CNN, Fox News. It's plastered everywhere. And the thing is, that will be on the front pages of the news. And say you never did it at all. People are just looking for money, or looking for power, or looking for some relevance. You spend millions in legal fees and it'll take years. And then on the back end, when you do finally beat it, it's not going to be on the front page of the news. This is going to be on page 37 underneath the crosswords. No one's going to find out about it. And the imprint on everyone's mind is only going to be the accusation.
There's nothing else crazy that's going on that they can come after him for money, except for criminal cases that we have.
Right.
Number two, he's going to put up the $175 million. Has to be in an account like the entire 175 or 10% of the 175.
10% on top of the one. So it's 175. So 17.5.
So 192, whatever,
Yeah.
195 exactly.
Like an escrow.
In a bond.
Wow.
They bond it. So
The whole 196.
The whole amount.
So, okay, that's a lot of cash, guys.
Yeah. And by the way, so just so you guys understand, when they asked for the 500, let's call it, but it really was more like 6, 7 with the 10% on top, plus the interest, plus whatever. We went to Chubb, the best, brightest insurance carrier. You know, they're great. And we say, hey, we need this. They don't do it. There's only 7. The United States Treasury has strict regulations on who can give that large of a bond. Okay. There are only, I think, 7 or so bond companies that are actually qualified to do it. So it's not like, oh, you can just go to the open market and say, who's going to help Trump? It's not about that. You can't just put you have to get a bond, you have to put it up, and they only take cash or cash equivalents. So you can't have an asset and put a lien on Mar-a-Lago. They won't allow that. So people don't realize, and this whole narrative, Trump's broke, Trump's begging for money. No, not even close. If you look at the regulations in our country, the Treasury regulations, it takes the entire globe of bond people, it cuts it down to 7, then it cuts it even smaller and says, okay, now you have your 7, but by the way, you actually have to have cash or a cash equivalent. You have to have stocks. You have to have cash. You have to... Tell me what smart billionaire has $1 billion sitting in cash in a bank.
No one.
You're stupid. You
No
wouldn't
one.
be a billionaire. You would not be a billionaire. And by the way,
I don't know if
President
you're
Trump
familiar with Michael Saylor. He's huge on Bitcoin. And he says this famously. He says, what do you call people who leave fiat money in the banks? We call them poor. All these mega rich people, all of their money is tied up in assets. Bitcoin, gold, real estate. It's not sitting in a bank accumulating no wealth. Because when the Federal Reserve starts printing money like this, that money that's sitting in the bank just slowly dissipating. So these mega rich people don't have money just
so much
sitting
cash.
there.
More cash than probably anybody I know. But you are telling me that that's a no. And then they say the whole narrative. I thought he was a billionaire.
Yeah,
I mean, it's
But
garbage.
they're gonna. And by the way, the whole Truth Social, Tom, where's the stock at
He's
today?
killing it. He's killing it. Truth
76.
Social, killing
It's
it.
66. Everybody said it was going to pop and drop. Nope, it's staying stable, and it's staying around
I
7
mean-
billion. And his take is staying right around, not take, his ownership of a company he has built once again.
Good.
Trump, the entrepreneur, built another company.
Yep.
62 to 66 has been the trading range. 63 right now. Look at the market.
No, that's not right, Rob. What company are you on? That's not it, Rob.
No. That's trans.
You gotta go to DJT.
No. Yeah. No, he went to DJ. It's not 36 billion.
Go DJ.
Well, there's Dow Jones Transportations. You went the DJT stock.
DJT,
there you
so-
go.
There we go.
Yo, 66.
Keeping high,
That's what I
yeah.
said. Yep. And today we're at a
Up
market
again.
cap of 9.47
Up
billion.
again.
60% of that is
Yeah.
sitting on $4 billion.
Good for him.
Anything he
Can't touch
touches,
for 6 months.
anything
Well-
he touches turns to gold. I swear.
Well-
he really is incredibly bright. That's why they can't stand him.
They hate
Because
It
he's
is super
bright,
impressive. You can't
He's
lie.
smart, and if you try and censor him on Twitter, he'll just create another company and kill it.
And by the way, I don't
That's
think
like a
people give him
checkmate.
enough credit for what a great DJ he is.
There you go.
Oh my
DJ
God.
DJT is the best.
He is amazing.
Best music.
He needs to put that in his resume and go up against like David Solomon and say who's a better DJ, and he needs to be DJing. But okay,
I can no
Listen, this is just a crazy situation. Did he actually do it or not? The facts that I'm hearing, at least in this video, prove to me that it's not looking likely. But who the heck am I to say? I don't know for 100% certainty. No one knows for 100% certainty other than Donald Trump and E. Jean Carroll. I have my own beliefs. I don't think he did it, to be honest with you, because the facts aren't adding up, and she doesn't seem like the most credible source. My question is, if she's making this up, is how did she get such a powerful voice? How did she get backed by all these major companies and corporations? And how is she able to battle Donald Trump in these legal fees? It almost seems like there's an agenda to take out this man. Maybe that's just a conspiracy from me, but hey, it kind of adds up. But yeah, let me know your thoughts on this down below. I'd love to hear that. I love open discourse and debate, so just let me know down below. And yeah, make sure to smash a like, comment, subscribe, and take it easy, y'all. Until next time.